Hi, greetings, and more grace to everyone. So listen, back again with another countdown to the Christmas holidays, and just want to come to you briefly about something that the Lord allowed me to experience during this holiday season. Just a little something that I was reflecting on, while I'm just here chilling at the house. Hey, it's the holiday season. I really got to do nothing. So I got time to get some things done and just do a little reflecting. And so during it was during the holiday, still during the holiday season. My husband and I, we were invited to a Christmas party, right? So we at the Christmas party, and we enjoying us. We enjoying the moment. We enjoying friends. We enjoying company. And then they got to start playing the music, right? I'm at the Christmas party, yes. Okay, and so they got to playing the music, so you jamming, you rocking, and we just up there, we enjoying. Like again, we just enjoying the moment. We join each other, we join the friends and company, and so then some of the girls, we got up. I mean, they got up and so let's just do these slides and so I got up there and I tried to get them slides. It was a little. I don't really slide and all that and all them dancing, that newfangled stuff, child. I was, yeah. Your girl didn't know some of that stuff, baby. I'm still stuck at the electric slide, baby. I can teach it, huh? Baby, like the best of them, but all these other little slides and dances, I don't know nothing about. So I got out there on the dance floor. Yes, I did, trying to figure it out, and I couldn't. So then, the night went on. I went on, gave it a rest. The night went on. We still enjoying the party, enjoying each other. And then they start playing some old school music. I mean, some old school, 80s, 90s, classics, stuff we'll remember. Tevin Campbell. They start playing, the Christmas, old school Christmas music that we'll remember. So, you already know what kind of stuff they started playing. It's something that resonated with our crowd. Of course, it was different generations of people in the party. And so they started playing things that resonated with our generation. So of course them young people sit up there like, what? But we coming back, we were calling them songs, and it was just really, really nice. And so then we got out there, and my husband and I, we started dancing to some of those old school jams. Yes, we did. We started dancing, and we were enjoying ourselves. It was really, really nice. I just loved, being able to spend that time with my husband and just enjoy him, and he enjoyed me. And we was out there like two old folks, but we was doing it together, and it was amazing. So, okay, the party is over. Days that passed on by. And we just going on, about our life. That time is over. So somebody came and said later, hey, seen you on the video, because people, of course, in this day of social media, people were there video and posting their videos on social media. Okay. So somebody came up to me that worked with me and said, hey, girl, seen you out there, dancing and prancing out there. I was like, oh, Lord, okay. Yeah. So then they started asking about how well it was really nice. Just having a little conversation about the party. And so then another person came and said, okay, I seen you out there, girl. You out there doing your thing, enjoying yourself at the party. Cool. Even seeing people there that I know at the party. Okay, cool. So then my husband, later on, again, life, and then we going on, days and pass again. And so I said to my husband, another person came and said they saw me at the party and was say, okay, girl, okay, you was out there cute and stuff, yeah, because I wasn't be out there with no bonnet on with my husband. No, thou shalt not. Can I just be for real about you? So I was out there cute, so my man can be looking at me. Y'all better get it together today. I'm finna go on, move on, Janae. I am. So listen. So out there, and my husband said, you know what? You gonna mess yourself up because you out there, you with your YouTube channel and you talking this thing, and then you out there doing that. People might start thinking that you controversial. And then that thing sat with me. Can I just be real with it? Can I share with you real quick? When he said that, it kind of took me back to a time when I was growing up and was taught, because I grew up in the church, grew up, religious, grew up, with the church, basis of and church understanding as the basis of life for me. This how I grew up, was raised that it was church, and more church. And so hearing my husband say that took me back to a time when, we were young in our marriage, and because that was the way I thought, church, and more church, and nothing but church, nothing else matters, I literally almost lost my family. Family almost just basically split up because of this way of thinking that church is the only thing that matters in your life. Was literally raised to do church, and then if you find time for family, if you get a few minutes to squeeze family in, marriage and all that other stuff, then you go ahead and you do it. And so when he said that to me, that took me back to that time when I was sitting up there, had that religious mindset, and almost literally lost my family because I had to be delivered from that mindset that church is the only thing that's supposed to be, and nothing else matters. And can I just share with you today that is farthest from the truth. That is farthest from the truth. Now, here's the thing. The Bible says that God is a jealous God. He don't want no other gods. Not saying that you worshiping anything else, that you worshiping idol gods and nothing like that. But listen to me. Hear me clearly. When it's saying God is a jealous God, pretty much meaning that God is saying what he's saying. He mean what it mean. He jealous because he don't want nothing else, before him. He don't want nothing else more than you. Okay? And that's how he is. He jealous, and jealousness is not a good thing. It just means he just has an intense desire. Listen to me. For you. He don't want nothing else before him, and he want you to make him the center point. And that's how it's supposed to be. But can I tell you that being in this flesh, although that's God's mindset, that's God's mentality, because we got to balance two worlds. Can I help you out today? Because we in this flesh, we are dealing with two different worlds, the spiritual world, and we're dealing with this natural world. Why? Because that's our reality. We are a spirit, just like God, Jesus was in this earth, in a flesh suit. Okay? God came to earth in a flesh suit named Jesus. Okay? You tracking with me? And because we are made in his image and his likeness, we are a spirit that's residing in this flesh suit. We got a whole assignment in the earth. We got something that we got to do, and we doing it in this flesh suit, okay? And so because we are dealing and having to navigate two different worlds, what we've got to understand is that because of the fact we do have these two obligations, we got to understand that there is a need for balance. Okay? The church don't teach balance. Now people are learning balance, because when you get stressed out and you get wore out and you get just over it and you just done and overworked and you just over church, then you want to learn balance. I had to get to that point where I was just overwhelmed and over it, and then God taught me balance. Yeah, he's a jealous God. Yeah, he don't want nothing else before him. But he understands, what this flesh is dealing with. So God had to teach me balance. Yeah, he's not finna change. But it's also my responsibility to know how to balance him and this natural world. And so when my husband said that, and say, well, you gonna have these folks thinking, thinking different about you, seeing, knowing people, they know that you a minister, they know you are a believer, and then they seeing you on videos, at parties. So then I had to, I didn't get upset with him or anything, but I did had to let him know. Because when God allowed me to experience it, I had to literally go back to that moment, like I said, in time when I almost lost my friend. I had to tell him, I had to go and I had to apologize to him again, because that was something that I did because I had no understanding of balance as being a believer, and also living a natural life too, and being a believer in this natural world. So I had to go back and let him know, listen, I messed up. What you were seeing then that almost caused us to, not be a family anymore, that was something I did out of ignorance. Because when my husband met me, I was in the church. And so, I drug him into, my mode of thinking. So he never thought like that, but he dealt with it because of his love for me. And so I had to take him back to that moment and let him know I was wrong. I was dead wrong for putting, religion before my family, and literally making decisions that leaned more toward religion and not family, and not understanding and knowing that there was a need for balance, but I didn't know. Okay. And so I told him, I said, so listen, that's the rest of the problem with the church today. That's why we have a lot of issues with drawing people to Christ, drawing people into the knowledge of the truth, is because we so stuck in tradition and wanting people to believe that once you saved, that's the only thing that ever matters, and that's not true. And so I had to let him know that I was wrong. And even those people came up to me and was telling me, girl, we seeing you at the party and stuff. I'm like, cool. But then I also knew that I was there with my husband. I wasn't there as nobody's side piece. Can I help us out today? Not one time did I drink, smoke, and all that other stuff that's a result of sin, because that's not my portion. I don't do that. I ain't have no need to do that. I was there with my husband, enjoying my husband. Was it in the environment? Yes. Because Christians don't have parties. Can I just be real with you? You don't make me go there. So no, it was not a Christian party. It was not a pulpit party. It was a worldly party, and I was there with worldly people, and they were doing worldly things, but I was there with my husband. Can I just help us out today? I was there enjoying my husband, because that's what my husband wanted to take his wife. And of course, I went with my husband because I wanted to be with my husband. And can I tell you today, that party was weeks ago. And as of this day, I still love God. As of this day, I have no mind to look back. Yes, I was in an environment where people were doing worldly things, but not one time was I convinced to do anything else but believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. Was I sitting there singing Marvin Sapp? Was I sitting there singing Kirk Franklin? No, I was singing some of them songs that I remembered and that resonate. Some stuff I ain't know, that was the young folks stuff, and then they went back to the old school stuff. So yeah, I remembered it. I was enjoying the moment, but it did not cause me to slip. It did not cause me to falter or waver at any moment in time. And I had to tell my husband that, that's the mindset of the church that keeps us from winning souls for real. Because you trying to live a double life. You trying to do church in church, and then you trying to do the world in world, and then you trying to come back. That ain't gonna work. And so when you putting up this facade, and when you putting up this, this double standard, and this some people not finna, it finna be so controversial to them, but your opinion don't matter. I'm just trying to tell you that it's a need for balance, that it's a way. Listen to me. This is what I hear in my spirit. It's a way that seems right to a man, but the end thereof is the way of death. And not only sometimes it can be a natural death, it can be a spiritual death, because you thinking that this one way of doing a thing is the only right way, and you can be so in error. Huh? Because you thinking that your opinion is the only opinion that matters. And then you causing people to walk in error because you walking in error. Not one time when I was at that party did I desire to do anything, that some of the results of sin, the drinking, smoking, tripping. Okay? No, I did not. I was there with my husband. And some of y'all go and you enjoy, worldly pleasures. You go on cruises and that ain't led by pastors. You go on family vacations to these, theme parks that ain't sponsored by mega churches. Come on now. That's the mindset that's messing up the church. Huh? That's the mindset that's causing us to miss the mark, y'all. Because you under this impression that it's church, only church, and that's the only thing that matter. And then you around here trying to live these two different worlds instead of being you, the spirit that's living in this flesh suit, that's understanding the need for balance. Huh? And that's what's important in the life of a believer. Understanding that you got a dual role in this earth. To be the spirit man that God put down in this earth to fulfill an assignment, and then to be this natural man that aids your spirit man, listen to me, in fulfilling the assignment for which God put you on this earth to fulfill. Huh? So that thing when my husband said that to me, it kind of it sat with me, and it made me do some reflecting and understanding, and coming to an understanding that the need for balance is important in the life of a believer. Huh? Did you hear me what I said? Does that mean that you go out and make that need for balance an occasion for you to sin? Don't you sit there and say I told you that lie? Now that's just your fleshly desire. Don't let that foolery cause you to be separated from God. No. But understanding and knowing that the need for balance, to know that you got this, you in this fleshly realm, in this flesh suit, and you got to fulfill the obligations, in your natural life, and then you also need to fulfill the obligations for your spiritual life as well, because you can't be on here choosing that you gonna be either spirit or natural. No, because you in both worlds. You are in the world, which is your flesh suit, but your assignment is definitely not to this earth. That's your spirit man. That's that side of you that you literally here fulfilling. And you got to come to the understanding and knowing that you have an assignment here on earth that's bigger than what you see in the mirror. And you got to understand and know that it's a need to balance both of those worlds. And once you understand the need for balance, I promise you it's going to help you fulfill your assignment even better, more effective. You'll be more effective in fulfilling your assignment because you understand you're not just obligated to just one realm. I hope you're tracking with me. Because you in this natural world, you got to fulfill your spiritual assignment. But this natural world has the resources, hear me, that you need to fulfill your your spiritual assignment. This natural realm has the resources you need to fulfill your spiritual assignment. Because that's why you here, to do the work of the Lord. You here to be pleasing to God, to fulfill his plan, his will, his desire on earth. And whatever he need to do, he created you to do your portion for him in the earth. And so everything that you have in the natural are tools to help you fulfill the will of God in the earth. So I hope you got something out of today's little moment as we count down to Christmas. And remember to stay focused. Remember to stay centered on the reason for the season. Remember that it ain't about you. It ain't about the appearance of Christmas. It ain't about the expectations that the world wants you to try to meet and come up to. But the reason for this season has everything to do with Jesus. The reason why he had to come to earth. The main reason is that he had to come. And because he came, he was able, to do Calvary. So continue to be amazing. Thank you for hanging here with me for this moment in this countdown for Christmas, and love you guys to life. Bye, y'all.